Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. In the last episode, we took on the electrifying might of the Mauville City gym leader Watson, took on our rival Wally for the very first time of our adventure. Although we dropped him pretty easily, he took it as a learning experience to become better as a trainer, and hopefully add more Pokemon to his team, instead of only relying on his one and only Pokemon routes. Other than that, with our first stop being following Wally back to the town of Verdant Turf before we truly set sail for our next major adventure in the northern side of the Hoenn region. And honestly, I definitely say that with everything we've definitely done so far, it is definitely going to be probably a good idea to head to Wally, where Wally went first, since he did say he was specifically going to Verdant Turf, but if we were to where we need to specifically go, we do need to go towards the northern side of the Hoenn region, because that's where we will more than likely be finding. Also, apparently there was a Pokemon there. Didn't even realize it, but free revive, I'll take that. But I have no idea what Pokemon that was. Oops. But yeah, definitely Verdant Turf should be our first place to go, since that is the place that was where we saw the Rustboro Tunnel. In between Verdant Turf and Rustboro, that is actually the in-between part. So basically, that'll open up a area to go back and forth from between the beginning routes and the newer routes that we've currently unlocked, before we get the ability to fly and stuff like that. So, definitely going to come in handy. But let's definitely see what's going on here. Hey, could I get you to battle the Pokemon I'm raising? We could definitely take a look at what you got. But, what do you got here, Breeder Isaac? Okay, Isaac. You got yourself a Whismur, so you're also gonna have baby Pokemon then, like the previous person from the last episode. But honestly, well, Donatello's definitely feeling a little bit better than he was earlier. Because, well, he ended up getting knocked out a little early, so he didn't get any of the real experience because, well, Wingull ended up having Water Pulse, and, well, that kind of, yeah, knocked us out pretty quickly, just because of the fact that, well, being hit by Water-type moves on a Ground-type Pokemon is never a good thing, and although we won't always be a Ground-type Pokemon, well, Nincada is a Ground-type Pokemon for its pre-evolution stuff, so unfortunate that, you know, that did happen, but it shouldn't affect us too much, since we easily were able to go re-heal them in between episodes, so it wasn't too bad. But honestly, level 18, getting closer and closer to where we need to be. Lily's now level 19, and thankfully we're now able to use Lily a little bit more often too. But we got ourselves a Tailo. We do need to be careful here with the fact that it is a flying type Pokemon, but thankfully we do have Millie, so Millie can come out and help us out as much as we possibly could use her help here, since flying type Pokemon, especially against bug types, are never a good combo, so if we can help it, it's best to play it safe and go with the electric type for going for the knockout here. Thankfully enough with one hit, thankfully, but not too bad. Not a lot of experience, but it does slowly add up with the fact that we're getting like 200-ish per Pokemon, so basically for the entire fight, well, it's almost, well, it'll be basically around 1,000 experience, which is better than most other trainers are giving us at the moment. If they had evolved Pokemon, then it would definitely be good for us. Hopefully no flinch. Okay, we got lucky on that one, because Headbutt definitely likes to flinch you quite a decent amount, so we got pretty lucky there. Also, we're getting really lucky on the Fury Swipes. That's 5. I was thinking it was going to be 4 there, but that was a 4 and a 5. That's not bad for the times that we gotten Fury Swipes recently. Definitely doing pretty good with it. Just because, under normal circumstances, it's usually like 1 or 2. So, seeing it actually do real damage is quite surprising, honestly. Because normally you don't see that kind of damage coming out of that. Now that's a Pokemon we definitely can't take on by ourselves. Aeron would, well, technically we might be able to. Let's try Mud Slap. Let's see how much we really do here. It might work, it might not. Okay, well, we do some decent damage. Okay, cool. Well, that works out. Although Rock Tomb is gonna also not be good for us. But thankfully we didn't get super effective hits in there. But honestly, Rock Tomb slowing us down could be very harmful. But Aeron is not a bad Pokemon to run into, though. Just because it is a pretty cool Pokemon. But Poochyena, we are perfectly safe here as well. Since that's a Dark type or a Bug type, we can go in with the Leech Life and actually survive decently well here. Since we'll be able to get any HP we lose out of just the Poochyena's health pool. So we should be perfectly fine here. Although we did get roared. So now we're forced to fight with someone else. And Osborne is perfectly ready to completely decimate this Poochyena. I'm sorry there, buddy, but you are definitely not the Pokemon that needs to be facing a Marshtomp. And, well, yeah, definitely gonna be honest there. But yeah, definitely not the Pokemon to do so. Level 24 for Millie as well. And, oh, here we go. We got a Makuhita. Okay, Makuhita fighting type Pokemon. We can swap into Donatello for safety, for experience reasons. Not for super safety reasons, but for just experience reasons, it is a good idea. And then honestly from here, safest Pokemon is honestly either Millie or Osborne. I'm gonna go with Osborne with the fact that he is the higher of the level of our Pokemon. So we should be able to do a decent amount here. Fake Out, which really doesn't mess us up here because we swapped out, so it doesn't even affect us much. So that ended up being perfect because we wouldn't even have been able to attack anyways because that's a one-time hit where it makes you flinch on the first turn. So even if we did go for an attack, we wouldn't even have been able to attack. So that worked out perfectly. You raised yours superbly. Well, thanks. We'll take it. We'll definitely take a superb way of saying that we've been definitely doing good with our Pokemon, but here we are, Verdanturf Town, the windswept highlands with the sweet fragrance of grass. And honestly, now that we're here, we definitely take a small look around for where Wally might have went, because Wally definitely went this way. And honestly, with the fact that that has a name, it could be there where we want to go. But he could have also went through Verdanturf to get to his house, to be fair, too. Because this is a decent way to take us there. But I believe this is Wally's uncle's house. And we'll know for sure if we talk to him. Oh, so he did come to visit. Yep, okay, so this was where his uncle is. So he did end up going home. If you're looking for Wally, though, I'm afraid he's gone. After he lost you in Mauville, he said he had to train more, and we haven't seen him since. It must be his Pokemon that have lit such a fire in that boy, and given him so much hope to live for. And we can also talk to Wanda here. My daughter's boyfriend is very driven and passionate sort of person. He's been digging a tunnel non-stop, just so he can see my daughter. My daughter's a little concerned, so she goes out to tunnel a lot. And honestly, we can easily go out to Rustboro Tunnel and easily break open those rocks now, since, well, they did say they would like that to be open now. Also, hello. My papa told me this tunnel is full of timid Pokemon. They get scared of loud noises and make a big uproar. So they had to stop the big tunnel project. But there's one man who's still trying to dig the tunnel by himself. Well, with that being said, let's definitely make our way in here. First things first is, with the fact that all the Pokemon in Rustboro Tunnel is, well, Whisper, and they're low level, let's just take this easy way, and let's just use a Repel, so we don't have to worry about Whispers getting in our way the whole time. Oh, hello, didn't know you were a trainer. What do you call a man who lives amongst the mountain crags? A mountain man, right? So why don't they call a Pokemon that sleeps on steep cliffs a Pokergramon? Because it doesn't really, fit, but because Pokemon means pocket monsters, so, pocket cliff monster, I guess is what you're trying to make out of that, but that doesn't really work. But here's a Mud Slap for your Geodude, since that is super effective. So no more Sturdy for him, which works out. Oh, no, that is Magnitude 7. That is terrible rolls for us. Thankfully not very effective, but that is terrible to get. just because magnitude goes up to 10. Magnitude 7's really not a one you want to be hit with. It's 7 to like 10 is where the real damage comes in from those types of moves. But yeah, that was close. That was very close. Thankfully not very effective, but still though, could have been really bad. We also got a Machop here. Machop can be effective to us, but it really depends. We can try a Fury Swipes here and just see what we can do here. Because if we get a good roll on the Fury Swipes, we don't need to worry about Machop. But hopefully we can get at least halfway through its HP bar. 2 criticals, not bad. It's going Foresight though, which not really the smartest idea because we're not a ghost type Pokemon, but good for you, I guess, is all I gotta say about that one. If we were like Shed Ninja or, you know, just in general like Ninjask or something, just both of those, either of those two, maybe that would kind of be worthwhile, but that just doesn't make sense to go for that. But honestly, take a Fury Swipe, down goes a Machop, and easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Sorry there, buddy. Gotta try harder than that, but we almost got to 20 there. We're getting closer. Oh, my Pokemon are completely out of power. That's what he said, I think. But yeah, sorry there, buddy. But yeah, you gotta try harder than trying to go about that way on doing that. Oh, I don't know how I grabbed that Max Ether, but that works. Don't need to smash through the rock there. But we do need to throw on Rock Smash onto Zigzagoon in a second. But I do want to take a look over here real quick, just to see where this leads. This takes us to Route 116. Specifically, I believe this is just a secret tunnel area, if I remember correctly. So you can basically make like a secret base, like an actual secret base. Because, well, not many people really stay around here in this area. Yeah, it's literally just a secret tunnel area. A pretty good place to go. I dropped my glasses, can you help me find them? Oh yeah, we could definitely do that. We should be able to see it with the, yeah, with our little thing here. So, right over here, black glasses. You're already wearing some, but we could definitely give you some black glasses here, buddy. Here you go, bud. I dropped my glasses, can you help me find them? We already did, bud. Those glasses, may I see them for a second? These are black glasses. They're not what I'm looking for. Maybe my glasses aren't around here. Well, that works. We get to keep them. But, let's see here. So, I guess you forgot they were on your head, buddy. But, honestly, not a bad item to get. Because we could throw that onto Drake now. And now his Bite for Dark-type moves. So he's going to get same-type attack boost plus the Black Glasses boost. So he's going to be doing some decent damage now on his Dark-type moves, which is pretty good. But honestly, good idea that we came that way. But, I was just curious on what was over there because I forgot. But honestly, not bad. Other than that, we definitely want to go about throwing our Rock Smash on Zigzagoon real quick. So we can break through those rocks real quick. Because that'll make things easier, that's for sure. But, honestly, Sand Attack can go. We don't need Sand Attack, so that doesn't really affect us too much by getting rid of that. But that'll also open up everything here. And, well, complete our journey in Verdant Turf for the most part. Because the only other thing we can do here is, stuff with the... just in general for the contest stuff, but we're going to be waiting a little bit on the contest stuff for now, but when we did the contest, I wanted to just get into it just so you guys can see it, and then because they literally introduced us to it, might as well, you know, do a little bit of contest stuff on the episode that we did it. So honestly, probably going to wait till like end game when we actually do contests, just because it'd be easier to do it then, because then we'll have the moves to kind of like prepare for the contest and stuff like that and be perfectly ready for it. On the other side of this rock, my boyfriend's labors days after day. He's not just digging this tunnel to come see me. He works his hands raw and rough for the benefit of everyone. I want to do something about this boulder, but it's beyond me to deal with it alone. Your Pokemon, it can use Rock Smash. Please use Rock Smash and break up these boulders. Okay. Thank you so much for doing this. Okay, break up the boulders. And just like that, Rustboro Tunnel is officially complete. Wow. You shattered those boulders by blocking the way. To show you how much I appreciate it, I'd like you to have this. Ooh, Aggronite. I'll take it. That's definitely pretty good. So, if we had Aggron, we could use Mega Evolution for him now too, which is pretty cool. But Spooks obtained an Aggronite. and put it in the item pocket. I found that when I was digging for the tunnel, I felt that like there's some mysterious power coming from it, but I don't think I could do a thing with it. Wanda, now I can see you anytime. That's wonderful. Come on, let me take you to my place so you can rest. And just like that, Rustboro Tunnel is now officially complete. Or Rusturf Tunnel, I should say, but it's basically Rustboro Tunnel because it leads in between both of them. And she might say something new too. There was a man who... Nope. Oh wait, no, it does say something different. There was a man who dug a tunnel for a lady he loved. That's really kind of amazing. It definitely is. But honestly, with that being said, we are now officially done here, for the most part, in Verdant Turf. I believe there might be one other thing we could do. I think there's another... Mega Evolution Stone, around here somewhere. I believe it's tied to something, though. I'm trying to remember exactly. Let's see here. Somebody... I think it's like more of like an obvious person. Is it you? Oh, yeah, you might be it. My Shroomish got lost. It disappeared around the sign. Where did it go? Around the sign, you say? Here? Nope, that does not look like a sign that would be attached to a Shroomish. Well, there's only so many signs here, so if we look anywhere, we'll find where we need to go for where your Shroomish may be. Although I really don't see a Shroomish around here anywhere. Is it behind this shrine? Or, nope, not shrine. I don't know why I said shrine. Sign. Pokemon Contest Spectacular. Looks like no on that one. Well, so far I don't see a Shroomish. Although there is a couple signs here, to be fair. But it doesn't look like this one's connected to it either. Weird. Definitely strange. Because, yeah, I do not see your Shroomish anywhere. Strange. Very, very strange. But I'm pretty sure that's the person that I'm thinking about. It's just that I do not see any Shroomishes here. Unless we're not looking in the right direction. Maybe we gotta use this guy. It could be possible. Oh wait, we see something. Okay, it looks like over here-ish somewhere? No? Okay. Maybe down here. Yeah, down here. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, it might be... There is something over there, though. Another stone over there, but definitely no way of getting over there at the current moment. But honestly, no Shroomish in sight, though. That is strange. Okay. Because that definitely looks like one of those, like, quest-like ones, to be fair. But honestly, if we go through here and go around, just like that, we got ourselves a Mawile, which is pretty cool. So I did remember there was a Mega Evolution Stone here, although I don't think we can get Mawile in Sapphire. I believe Mawile is a Ruby Pokemon, so can't use that one, but doesn't hurt us too bad. But honestly, not bad. We got ourselves 2 more Mega Stones, which could come in handy depending on what we end up using in the end. But honestly, definitely back to Mauville City now, since we're done with what we were doing there. Since, 1, opening up the Rusturf Tunnel is a good idea, and 2, well, honestly, getting ourselves some Mega Stones is never a bad thing either. But honestly, I think it's definitely time for us to... Oh, hey, Team Aqua. Where are we supposed to be? Where are we going again? It's Mount Chimney. Stay spaced out, and you'll get scolded by Archie. Mount Chimney. It'll be a long walk going along Route 112 to get there. I wonder if I should buy lunch first. Okay, so Mount Chimney is where they're going. So I think we know where we're definitely going to be heading towards, since that definitely seems like a place we want to be making our way to, with the fact that Team Aqua has been doing some pretty shady stuff in the background. That's for sure. But honestly, let's see here. Route 11, or 111 to Mauville City. It doesn't say exactly where it leads to, but based on the map here on our area nav, we can definitely see it's definitely preparing to take us over to this fiery path, and there's our Mount Chimney. So we got a couple places in between us. But honestly, definitely Mount Chimney is where we want to be going. But this volcano towers up to a height of nearly 5,000 feet. The view from its peak is beyond compare. And that is definitely true. It is a giant volcano, so we do need to be careful. Also, Our family's hearts beat as one, the Windstrait's house. And I believe this might be something we might want to do, because the Windstrait house is, if you want some experience, it's definitely good to do so there. Only thing is because we have Zigzagoon in our party, it might not be a good idea. But we'll leave them for maybe another time for now, because we need to have oh, well, we found ourselves a Geodude, I think, because more than likely when you break open a rock, you're going to find a Geodude inside it. But not too bad. Okay. Well, we don't have a Geodude yet, so we could go about catching one now, which is never a bad idea. It could come in handy. Can't use it, though, because, you know, we have to evolve it by trading, which is unfortunate. I do wish Pokemon would let things like the... When it came to Pokemon Arceus, I really like the idea that you didn't have to trade for trade evolution Pokemon. They had an item specifically, which is an item that appears in like fan games too, where you can literally use the item to evolve a traded Pokemon, which I feel like should be in the base Pokemon games by now. It's just a really good item, because then you don't have to go about trading every single Pokemon to either fill out your Pokedex, and two, if you want to use a Pokemon that has to evolve by trading, well, you can actually use it in the game. So, honestly, let's definitely be honest here. It would be better if they, you know, make that a normal item. Because some people want to use Pokemon like Machoke in their normal playthrough without having to go about trading to just evolve it. And then it doesn't really help them as much. But honestly, Geodude rock Pokemon, rock ground, 1'4", 44 pounds if we round down. When Geodude sleeps deeply, it buries itself halfway into the ground. It will not awaken even if hikers step on it unwittingly. In the morning, this Pokemon rolls downhill in search of food. Which definitely makes sense. It is a rock, so rocks are pretty, you know, durable, so makes a lot of sense that it doesn't really feel it. But honestly, let's definitely start her process to Mount Chimney now. If you don't raise your Pokemon some more, it may be tough to keep winning through the ranks. I've heard the Pokemon League's Elite Four are far stronger than any gym leader. Which any Elite Four is honestly stronger than any gym leader, to be fair. Trainer tips. One indicator of a Pokemon's potential power is its special attack stat. SP attack stands for special attack. It affects the strength of special moves. Likewise, special defense for special defense stats protects it against special moves, which makes a lot of sense. Also, we got ourselves a double battle over here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we just spotted a tough-looking trainer here of all places. Okay, roll camera. Let's get this interview. I believe these guys you can actually meet in multiple different spots. It's always the same people, I'm pretty sure. So, I'll explain more once we beat them, because it's, there is a little bit to it that you can do with this stuff. Not a lot, but it is an interesting little feature to this game, just in general for Ruby and Sapphire. For the original games, it was in there too. But it is definitely an interesting thing. I'm definitely going to say Magnemite is who we focus here, because it's better to focus one Pokemon than to not focus one, because then you don't have to worry about getting double teamed, and then you could double team their Pokemon, which is always a smarter idea. But Drake's now level 21, I'll take it. We can get a Mud Slap into Whismur. Might be able to lower its accuracy here. Yep, we did. Perfect. Astonish still hit us, but that's not a bad thing whatsoever. That still kind of helps us in the end. Gonna go for the Fury Swipes there. And I think we can go Mud Bomb on Whismur, I think. Since it should still do some decent damage there. And it's better than going Water Gun in essence here, instead of trying to do anything else there, because we're not going to be able to do much there. My eyes did not deceive me. Amazing trainer spotted. You found an amazing trainer. This is a massive scoop. Which is pretty true. But 1,600 Poke for winning that too, which is always good. Awesome. Who are you? I knew you were onto something wild when we spotted you. Oh, please let me explain. We travel around everywhere, interviewing all sorts of trainers. Care to give us a bit of your time for an interview? Sure. You will. Thank you. Okay, I need you to describe your feelings about our battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Go. Okay. So what do you have to say? So basically, you just say how you felt about the battle. Although you don't have much space to say much of it, but we'll just go, it was fun, pretty much. I think that's a easy way to say that the battle was good, honestly. But honestly, it was a fun battle. And just like that, there's your interview. Yeah, that's the perfect clincher. I get the feeling that this will make a great TV show. There's a chance they'll air this on the BuzzNav, so make sure to look out for us. Okay, we'll be seeing you. I believe in the original games, that would actually appear on the TVs. If you go to a TV, you can watch your interview. And although it won't go max speed on the BuzzNav like in this game, but it's still something to mention, because it is, you know, something interesting. I don't know where you're going, but would you like to battle? Sure. We could battle. What do you got for it, Anya? Picnicker Irene. Irene, that's an interesting name. Okay. Okay. So what does the picnic lady got for us? A Plusle. Probably a Minun to go with it. Let's be honest here. It would make a lot of sense for Plusle and Minun to be here. Also Swift. Okay, that could hurt. Yeah, that does. Okay, so that could be bad. Probably best to swap out, because we do not want to be taking too much damage from a Plusle. Because Plusle does have some decent special attack stats, so you do want to be careful around Pokemon like this. Probably could have went to either of our other Pokemon, to be fair there too. But we are a ground-type move, our Pokemon, so ground-type moves are perfectly fine here against Plusle and Minun. So, not a bad idea to swap out into Osborne, but Osborne gets a lot of experience. Ooh, actually, 400 experience for that one. And Pin Missile for Zigzagoon, no. So, actually, let me make sure that's, yeah, that is Zigzagoon, so yeah, no. If it was another Pokemon, maybe, but not Zigzagoon, it doesn't really need it. And then Illumise. What are we on with experience right now? Okay, we can swap in for free here, but we do need to be prepared for evolution for Donatello there soon. So we do need to be careful in the near future. But it is also another bug-type Pokemon, so it's not going to be too dangerous to be here. So I think what we should do here is go into Drake, because Drake does have Fire Fang. And that's pretty good against bug-type Pokemon, because Bug and Fire usually don't mix well, although bugs like to move towards fire and, you know, fly into it and never be seen again, but they do love it for some reason. It drags them in. So any kind of lights, yeah, definitely with bugs, they definitely love lights. Really don't understand it, with the fact that, you know, it will, you know, completely burn them to complete ash, but they do like it. Oh, you're just disgustingly good. Thanks, I guess? Disgustingly. That's an interesting way to say it. But let's definitely be careful with you. Trying to see if we can maybe swap out our Pokemon before we get into another fight here. Oh. Uh-oh. Hello, May. Hey, May.
Spooks. Look right up there. That's Mount Chimney.
That is definitely Mount Chimney, that's for sure. And I see a Team Aqua grunt hanging out up there, too.
It sure is big. No more like huge. It totally takes my breath away. I'd love to take the cable cart all the way up to the top someday.
It would definitely be a good time to go there. Although Team Aqua being there at the moment might not be your best time to go right now.
Hey, Spooks. Don't your Pokemon seem a bit ragged around the edges? Here, let me give them a little boost.
Thanks, May. We'll definitely take a free heal. And our team has been restored.
Here, take this too.
Take what exactly? Oh, and there's our missing TM. We've been missing a TM for a while, so now we're finally up to 3 again. So, instead of being off by 1, like we were with the fact that, you know, Brawley didn't have a TM right away, well, now we finally have our 3rd TM for Mauville, which is good. But there we go, TM strength, or HM strength. That'll definitely come in handy.
I bet you can find all kinds of ways to use it in the mountains that lie ahead. But it won't work outside of battle if you don't have a badge from Lava Ridge Gym.
Lava Ridge Gym, so we need to get the 4th gym badge before... I believe that's 4th. I'm pretty sure that is. I think Lava Ridge is our 4th gym. So, we need to find Lava Ridge first before we can use Strength.
What am I doing nattering around way here? I'm supposed to be on my way to Fall Arbor to visit Professor Cosmo. I'm off for now, Spooks, but let's battle next time.
Okay, well, we got lucky there with the battle, because if we would have battled, probably not the best time for Donatello right now. But, I'm wondering if we can slide... Nope, we cannot do that way. I was thinking... Actually, that might be a Numel, actually. I'm pretty sure that might be Numel. But, so far, honestly, it might not be. It's very specific sometimes. But the ears, I believe, is a Numel. But we do have a Ground-type Pokemon already. But that is indeed a Numel. But, we don't want to go about catching that yet. I'm trying to think of the best way to go about doing what we want to do here, because we want to evolve Donatello and still have the space open. We kind of have to drop off our Pokemon real quick. So I think it would be best to drop off Zigzagoon real quick and find a wild Pokemon to evolve off of, because if we want to go about, you know, having what we need for this, that's definitely going to be one way of doing so. And then we can easily make our way to Mount Chimney without any problems in between. But yeah, unfortunately, because of the fact that, one, you need to have a open slot open if you have the Pokeball on a Nincada, it definitely kind of makes things a little bit hard when you're trying to do stuff like what we're trying to do right now. Because Zigzagoon kind of needs to be in the party in order for this to really work for us too. Because we can't go to the other side of that rock without breaking it. So, unfortunately, gotta go this way to make it so we don't have to worry about that. Thankfully, it's not a hard thing to do, but it is gonna be unfortunate that we have to do it this way to get it to really work out for us. I think we'll do it this way, though. We'll go against this guy since we haven't fought him yet. I'm in the middle of a triathlon, but whatever, let's have a battle. Okay, let's have a battle indeed. This should be some decent experience, too. Although he does only have one Pokemon. And it's a Doduo. Okay. Well, not a bad Pokemon. I'm a little wary about this with the fact that you are a flying-type Pokemon. But, let's see. You're going Pursuit. Okay, not bad. That doesn't hurt us too badly. But, thankfully you didn't go about doing any kind of flying-type moves, or that would have been, yeah, that would have been scary. I'll be honest there. But we did get a good couple whacks into the Doduo there, so it's going for Fury Attack as well. So basically gonna do the same stuff we're doing, but he only hit twice, so honestly we might get away with this, honestly. So I'll take it. If we can get a free knockout on this Doduo here, we'll definitely take it, because I'm still expecting a flying type move to come out of it. But it's going Rage now, and by us hitting it, it's going to increase the power of Rage, and I believe that's every single time too. So, we need to be very, very careful. Okay. Might go for another one. Might go... Yep, it's going Rage. Is it knocking us out? Ooh, got close. Got very close. But that is a win, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think we're going to get a one and done. Yep, we didn't. Okay, perfect. That was, kind of, worrying. But, there we go. We did it. And just like that, level 20 for Donatello. And that should be our evolution for Nincada. So we're finally... gotta be in the perfect place for, well, Nincada to actually start doing some real damage on its own without needing to be swapped out back and forth. But I ran out of energy. You definitely did. But there we go. And we definitely got our Nincada to evolve. So Donatello is officially evolving. And this should give us 2 Pokemon. Because we're holding a Pokeball, the Pokeball will transfer over to its evolution, as well as its secondary form. So, with that being said, we get ourselves a Ninjask, but we also get ourselves a Shedinja as well, which is pretty cool. Might as well get both since we have the chance to, but there we go. We got ourselves a Ninjask, and now is officially a flying-type Pokemon, and it's pretty fast actually too. So, definitely a pretty good Pokemon. I'm going to swap out Scratch for that, just because Double Team can be pretty good on a Pokemon like Ninjask because of it being as fast as it is. And we also got chance for Fury Cutter. Because Leech Life is the pre-buffed version, or the original version of it, probably going to be best to just get rid of Leech Life. It's not going to be as good as it is in the newer games. So, fortunately, we got to get rid of it, but Fury Cutter will definitely come in handy. And we also have a chance for Screech as well. Could be good, but I don't think we'll need Screech. It's not a bad one, but we'll just get rid of that, because it's not going to help us too heavily. But there we go. We got ourselves our Ninjask, and we also got our Shed Ninja as well, which is pretty cool. But basically, well, how Shed Ninja works is, well, depending on if the Pokemon is using a super effective move against you, it'll one-shot you, because you only have 1 HP. But that's the only chance for you to be hit, is if you get hit by something super effective. So, pretty cool Pokemon. Can be pretty good. But honestly, we were just going for the Ninjask, but no reason not to get the evolution with it, right? So, get both of them at the price of 1, if we can have the chance to. Since, you know, it is more Pokemon. And since we have the chance to, let's definitely go about looking at our Pokedex entries for the Pokemon we've missed to do the Pokedex entries for. But Vigoroth is simply inescapable of remaining still. Even when it tries to sleep, the blood in its veins grows agitated, compelling this Pokemon to run wild throughout the jungle before it can settle down. The Wild Monkey Pokemon. Pure normal type, 4 foot and 7 inches, and 102.5 pounds. Definitely a pretty good Pokemon though. Next evolution is going to bring back the Truant thing, but it's not going to be too bad for us, because then it will be where it doesn't really matter if it loses a turn. It's going to be hitting pretty hard. It's a pretty good Pokemon for strength reasons. But Ninjask, the Ninja Pokemon, bug flying, 2 foot 7 inches. Pretty scary Pokemon if you were to see this in real life. I will be honest, a flying bug that tall is pretty scary. But 26.5 pounds. If Ninjask is not trained properly, it will refuse to obey the trainer and cry loudly, continuously. Because of this quality, this Pokemon is said to be one that puts the trainer's abilities to the test. And then we also have Shed Ninja, the Shed Pokemon, Bug Ghost type, and basically the actual, the shed of the Ninjask, basically. So, technically it's not really alive, that's why it's a Ghost type. But 2 foot 7 in heights, same exact height, but 2.6 pounds, because, well, obviously there's no meat inside that Pokemon, because, well, it's just the shed of the Pokemon. But Shed Ninja is a peculiar Pokemon. It seems to appear unsought in a Pokeball after Nincada evolves. The bizarre Pokemon is entirely immobile. It doesn't even breathe. And with that being said, honestly, pretty cool. But we have one other Pokemon we have yet to read the Pokedex entry for, and that is one of the first ones we started with, being Drake's, for his Mightyena. But Mightyena, the Bite Pokemon, Dark type, height of 3 foot 3 inches, 81.6 pounds, basically 82 pounds. Mightyena travels and acts as a pack. In the wild, the memory of its life in its wild compels the Pokemon to obey only those trainers that it recognizes to possess superior skill. And with that being said, honestly, not bad. Honestly, not bad on the investment on getting a free Shed Ninja too. Since, like I said, there's no reason not to go for it, so if you can get it, might as well go for it. But honestly, since we do now have our Shed Ninja and our Ninjask, let's definitely throw the Ninjask in here, because he really won't be necessary for what we're doing, because, well, let's be honest here, it's definitely a Pokemon more on terms of, like, a gimmick, so it's safer to go about putting the Shed Ninja back, because, well, one hit knocks you out, so you need to be very careful about that. But honestly, we are going to need our Zigzagoon back, so that ends up working out perfectly. So now that we got that all done, it's definitely time to head to Mount Chimney for real now, since we're perfectly ready to do so. And honestly, I'm definitely ready in general with the fact that we finally got our Ninjask now, so we're going to be doing some real damage now. Since I believe it did double an attack, so we're definitely going to be eating pretty good, honestly, when it comes to Ninjask. But first things first is making our way back to where we were. Thankfully we got our bike now, so not too hard to actually make our way there. And we can skip a couple of the Pokemon trainers on our way there too. I'm strong, I won't cry if I lose. Well, let's see what you got then, buddy. If you won't cry, then let's see what you got. Camper Larry, Talo. Not exactly the Pokemon I was hoping to see, because I would like to use Donatello right away. But, definitely gonna be honest here. Let's see here. Talo can definitely be a Pokemon that can be a problem, but it is lower level. So it's not like we're in a major, like, way of being scared of the Pokemon. And Fury Swipes was enough. Perfect. Okay, that works. But, yeah, I was a little worried there. I'll be honest there. But definitely got lucky. So, definitely not bad. But honestly, could have been bad. For sure. But honestly, got pretty good and lucky there, honestly. Just in general with how everything was seeming to go there, honestly. But Zubats. Okay, Zubat, we should be fine. Zubat's not a Pokemon that I'm heavily scared of in any regards with Ninjask here, so we should be able to go with a couple Fury Swipes and slowly but surely drain its HP down. If we get 4 or 5, we more than likely... No, 4 was not enough, but 5 was definitely enough. Got a lucky roll there, since that's the max we could possibly get. And, well, not bad. Donatello's definitely getting some real fights now, and he started crying. Thought you said you weren't going to cry, buddy. But, looks like he ended up crying anyways. I'm not crying because I miss my mommy. Okay. Sorry. When you're out on a picnic, why you simply have to sing. Come on, sing with me. Sure, depending on what you're singing, though. But, okay, Carol's got a Gulpin. Not a bad Pokemon. I like Gulpin. But, let's see here. Gulpin, pure poison type Pokemon. We could go Mud Slap. Probably would have been smarter to do so, actually. But, I'm gonna go Fury Swipes again, because we've had some decent rolls with it. And, well, it seems like it's definitely gonna get to half HP with just that. Sludge, we might get poisoned here. Hopefully not. Speed Boost, though, since Ninjask does have that special ability there, which will give us speed every single turn, which is pretty good, honestly. Especially with the fact that this Pokemon's really fast already. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. The Sludge, though, yep, there's the poison. Felt like it was coming. I was feeling Fury Cutter again, or Fury Swipes, but messed up and went for the Mud Slap, thinking that it was gonna hit harder than it actually did. But Fury Swipes should definitely get Gulpin here. Yeah, definitely. 2 is more than enough. But honestly, fortunate on the poison, though. But it's not too dangerous for us. But level 22 for Drake, which is always good to see. Oh, you're so strong. 304, which the more money we can get, the better. Would like to get an amulet coin, though, for sure. That would definitely come in handy. We don't have the ability to get one yet, though. Mount Chimney, for Lava Ridge Town, or the summits, please take the cable car. And I don't think we'll be able to... Yeah, we can't take the cable car yet. That's definitely being completely overrun by Team Aqua grunts. Mount Chimney cable car, a short walk this way. But it might be worth our while to try and see if we can stop them from letting the stock go that way. But I did see this trainer over here, so we might as well fight him. My legs are solid from pounding up and down the mountains. They're not going to buckle easily, friend. Okay. So let's see what you got on your hands then. Because, well, Geodude is not a Pokemon that's really something that worries me. But I am definitely going to say, with the fact that we don't need to worry about swapping back and forth between Donatello anymore. We can easily swap out into a different Pokemon. We're going to go into Millie because we have Meteor Mash. Since that should be it should be a Steel type, if I'm remembering correctly. Or it could be Fighting, it's either one of those two. But Millie can definitely do some damage here. Yep, it's definitely Steel type. Okay, so I was right on that. But yeah, let's definitely go about and give Millie a couple fights here. But Rollout is not the best thing to be swapped right into, though, to be fair, but thankfully, not the worst case scenario. Because if it was a ground-type move, then it would be different. But, yeah, definitely don't want to be hit by multiple Rollouts in a row. But thankfully, we got lucky there with it not being too heavily charged up yet, because if it can get to, like, 5-ish, that's where it starts, like, one-shotting you, so you want to be careful against, like, Rollout stuff. If you can help it. And, of course, he had Sturdy. But, we also got an attack raise, which is never a bad thing. You're getting a rock polish in though, so you're raising your speed. You might heal yourself, so I'm gonna go, nope, you do not want to heal yourself. Okay, well that works out for me. Might give me another +2 or +1 into the attack stat again. But level 25 for Millie, always good to see. Any kind of levels is always going to be good. But honestly, another Geodude definitely makes sense, since hikers usually have a surplus of Geodudes in pretty much every Pokemon game. Although, you got a free rollout there. Not exactly what I wanted to have happen, but could have been worse, definitely. But thankfully you don't have Sturdy, and a Meteor Mash with +1 is more than enough to knock out a Geodude. So, sorry there, bud. Ouch, my leg's cramped up. Well, you said you wouldn't buckle, and you definitely buckled. Sorry, bud. Definitely sorry there. But honestly, let's see here. Since we're heading over towards Team Aqua here, let's definitely prepare a Pokemon that's definitely going to be good against water types. And honestly, I guess we prepare ourselves for Team Aqua here. Hello. Ooh, they're whispering whispering against each other. I have to pick just one. It's Grumble. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they definitely don't want us to go that way. Ooh, that hiker we barely dodged that hiker there. It looks like we're definitely making our way into the fiery path then, since we're definitely not taking the cable car to where we want to go. But a Grimer is definitely a nice Pokemon to run into. Also, I like how cosplay Pikachu makes noises for when it first spawns in. Obviously, the Pikachu for the anime voice, but as well as like the little guitar riff when it gets thrown out is pretty cool. But honestly, I think Quick Attack is our best option here for Grimer. If we want to either, one, do damage. Sludge is not exactly what we want to be hit by either, though. Got poisoned. It might be enough to knock out Millie, though. Okay, we're going to have to do this a different way then. Normally I would go for a little bit lower on the Grimer, but let's go for a Great Ball instead. Probably might be able to get it with one and done without lowering it all the way. Nope, no one and done there. Okay, well, Millie is definitely going down, because Poison's 100% knocking us out. Yeah, thought so. 1 HP left. Didn't get lucky with the friendship bonus stuff where they can sometimes break out of the status effects, but yeah, it did not work out that time, unfortunately. But it's not the worst case scenario, to be honest. But could have got lucky, but didn't get lucky. Well, let's definitely go for a scratch there. Going for Harden, so no free statuses this time, which is always good to see. But it's definitely going to be another... Well, we don't have another Great Ball, but we do have a Pokeball, so hopefully Grimer gets in there. Not 100% chance with it being a lower Pokeball now, but it is lower on the HP and is perfect for catching the Grimer. Cool. That works out. That definitely works out in the end. But a little bit of experience, not a lot, but it is something at least. But we got ourselves a Grimer for our Pokedex, which is always a good thing. Grimer, the Sludge Pokemon, Poison type, 2'11", basically 3 foot, and 66 pounds. Grimer emerged from the sludge that settled on a polluted seabed. This Pokemon loves anything filthy. It constantly leaks a horrible germ-infested fluid from all over its body. Which is, yeah, definitely not a good thing to be touched by, that's for sure. But honestly, I am gonna say it's probably best if we prepare for anything that could hurt us pretty badly. So let's just throw Drake at the front for now, and we'll be prepared for anything else we might find on the fiery path on our way through. Probably, well, that's a matchup, but we more than likely will find at least a couple fire-type Pokemon down here, with it being, a fiery path. Makes a lot of sense for there to be one. But I'm gonna go Bite, even though it's not a good idea, but we do have the same type attack boost plus the black glasses, which was more than enough to drop the Machop down to red, so ended up working perfectly. So we have the perfect chance to go for a free catch here. Only thing is do we get the freebie here? Because one and done is definitely possible here, with the fact of, dropping it down to red. And apparently not, really. Okay. Well, low sweep is definitely not good to get hit by. But thankfully, because we are higher level, it didn't hurt as bad. If we were on the same level, it would hurt a lot more than it did. But we got lucky there. Definitely, for sure. But we should be able to catch this Machop here with another one. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And just like that, 2 Pokemon already caught on this route. And it looks like there's also Slugma as a possibility based on the outline on the Dex Nav. But level 20 for good old Lily there, which is always good to see. And another Pokemon for our Pokedex. Machop, the superpower Pokemon, fighting, 2'7", 43 pounds. Machop exercises by hefting around Gravelers, as it were a barbell. There are some Machop that travel the world in a quest to master all kinds of martial arts. Which, definitely makes a lot of sense. But honestly, oh, well, apparently we're getting Zigzagoon to evolve. Might as well. There's no reason not to. So, let's definitely go about doing so, since it still will have the ability to learn any HM Zigzagoon would learn anyways. So, not a bad idea to evolve it. So, let's definitely go about doing so. But there we go. We got ourselves a Linoon, which is never a bad Pokemon. It is better than just a Zigzagoon, so it'll come in handy for later if we need it. And there's our Strength Boulder if we could use Strength. But since we haven't been to Lava Ridge yet, no chance of using that yet. But we did make our way out of Fiery Path, though, it looks like. And we're on Route 112 now. Although I don't think this is exactly where we need to be, if I remember correctly, based on positioning on the map here. Let's see here. Can't really see it exactly. Oh no, we have to go to Lava Ridge first, I think. I was thinking we had to go to Mount Chimney first. No, we need to go to Lava Ridge, actually. A popular spot in the Hoenn region, thanks to its hot springs, said to cure any ailments. But yeah, we're definitely heading towards our 4th gym then. I got mixed up with the Mount Chimney thing, because I always thought it was after the 3rd gym. I don't know why. But yeah, definitely after 4th gym we'll be going there, because I think we need to use Strength to get there, I think, to Mount Chimney. Or the Team Aqua grunts will move and we'll be able to go to Mount Chimney. It's either one of those, I think. Because that just lets us know we can't go there yet, basically, is what those Team Aqua grunts are doing. But we should still have Runaway. Oh, we don't have Runaway, actually. What ability do we have on our Mighty Anna? Because it definitely isn't Runaway anymore. So what are you holding? Oh, you're holding Intimidate. That's never a bad one. I believe you get the one that increases your bite attacks too, but not bad. It's either of those are good. Intimidate's always a good thing to have, just because 1 free minus attack on any Pokemon of your choice when you throw it in is never a bad ability to have. So will definitely come in handy. But let's definitely continue our... What Pokemon is that? That didn't sound like one we've seen before. Let's see. Might as well take a look. Yep, definitely something we haven't seen yet. So let's definitely see what you are. Oh, you're a Numble. Well, might as well, since we didn't run into him on the previous route, which is the first time you can find a Numble. But there it is. The good old Camel Pokemon. But honestly, not a bad Pokemon, though. But we do already have a Ground-type Pokemon. Although this is a Fire Ground-type, but we already have a Fire-type move. So we're kind of good on Fire-type stuff at the moment. Well, it would be good to have a Fire-type Pokemon, per se. But for the time... Probably shouldn't have went Bite. I didn't think about that until we went for the swing. Sorry there, Numble. But at least we know that Numble is there. But yeah, that was not intentional by any means. Let's keep an eye on our map here so we know we're going the right way. We want to go down from here, I'm pretty sure. So we want to go down into the... Oh wait, no. It's just... It looks weird on the map. Forgot. Okay, so we should be able to go this way and then to the left. Show me how much you've toughened your Pokemon. Well, we could definitely try to show you. But, yeah, it depends on what you got, buddy. But Ace Trainer Wilton. What do you got, bud? Electrike. Definitely a Pokemon that can be kind of scary. But not really a super scary Pokemon. Definitely, with the fact that we do have Ground-type Pokemon, we don't need to severely worry about Pokemon like Electrike. But it can definitely be something that can be scary under the right circumstances. But because we were faster and we did get paralyzed by static, we're now going to be slower than Electrike the second turn round. Thunderfang, it could have been worse. Definitely could have been worse. I wish we had Crunch by now. Crunch would be really good for an upgrade for Bite, since it literally is just an upgrade to Bite. But instead of flinching, I believe you get defense drops, which is not a bad thing. Makihita, though, that could be bad. I'm going to go for Fire Fang, because I feel like we could still go through with a fight with Makihita. Because I believe even though we're paralyzed, we should be... Oh, we're not faster. Really? Well, we dropped our black glasses for now, but we don't really need it for a fighting-type Pokemon, to be fair. But because we're getting multiple paralyses in a row, well, Whirlwind helps. Okay, thanks, Makihita. You just helped me more than hurt me. Oh. Well, this is not the thing we want to have out. Well, I'll go Rock Smash, just in case. Might be able to do a little bit here with defense drops. I don't mind if it knocks out Linoone here, since, honestly, we don't really need to worry about anything to do with Linoone here. But any kind of free damage we can get is always a good thing. Down goes Linoone. Not the worst case scenario, could have been bad though, depending on what it swapped out. Thankfully we got lucky though. But, I'm gonna go Donatello here. I think we can get a Fury Swipe combo in, to the point where we might be able to knock out Makihita without any major problems. Since, honestly, I feel like Fury Swipes would be more than enough here for Makihita. Down goes Makihita without any major problems. 200 experience, almost to 21 for Donatello, which is never bad. But the more and longer we stay in a fight, though, the more and more we have to worry, though. But Bagon, not a hard Pokemon, it's a Dragon-type Pokemon. So we can easily stay in. But what do we want to go here? Because definitely for Bagon here, it could be worth it to go Fury Swipes. Because it does have decent defenses, but it's not a Pokemon where we have to heavily worry. It does have some decent attack though. But I was thinking we'd be able to survive at least one of those. But I do think it's time to throw in Osborne, since that is a pseudo-legendary. So we do need to be careful with it, since basically, yeah, it's pretty close to a legendary in stats when it fully evolves. So we do need to be careful against Pokemon like Bagon. But nice try there, bud. Nice try indeed. I see you've toughened yours considerably. 1,200. Never bad. Getting pretty good drops on the money, for sure. Oh, hello.
I can smell it. I can smell it right there. The scent of adventure. This is definitely one. It's gotta be a secret spot. There'll be enough space here to build a crazy super place. Or my name's not Arun.
Arun, you say? Well, hello there, Arun. Nice to meet you. You definitely look like Robin Hood, but in red.
Yo, my young Pokemon trainer. What can I do for you? Huh? What do you mean you didn't ask for anything? Bet your heart did. Now, no need to be shy. After all, we managed to meet. The name's Arun. Put her there. Unova born, 25 years old. Spent the last 11 years trying to find myself. Just a vagabond in search of dreams. I'm wandering around a Hoenn, trying to find a place where I really belong. That's right, super secret base.
Okay, sounds pretty cool to me.
You don't know about secret bases. What kind of life is that? Too bad, little bro. Time for a little lecture from Uncle Arun. Let's start with the secret base, which is adventure. Romance awesome. For real, it's the best place to ever chill. You, your pals that you would let hang out. Since you've got this chance, you ought to learn how to make one. Take this.
And with that being said, we got ourselves secret power. So trees like that one right behind him will be able to be made into secret bases. Or holes in walls, or different areas like bushes and stuff like that. Well, you can make a secret base in there and make your own like little mini house. It's pretty cool. And you can actually set up like in multiplayer where you can make like trainers that people can fight, and then they'll come to your base and actually fight the trainers inside your secret base, which is pretty cool. So basically your own like gym, pretty much, is kind of a good way to put it, or just somewhere you can put stuff that you collect on your adventure. Pretty cool place, honestly. But honestly, not too bad. And it's all custom too, so you can make your own.
Secret power can help you find the entrances to hidden places. These entrances, they're full of adventure, alright. That's why I like to throw some spice in there. Call them secret spots.
Secret spots indeed.
Like this, see? This right here is a secret spot. Doesn't it look like you could just climb right up into this tree? This is exactly the kind of place to bust out with secret power.
And just like that, he made it into a secret base.
Oh yeah, never get tired of that. And that's all there is to finding secret spots, and creating the entrance to a secret base. This move is crucial to having a secret base, don't forget now.
Well, looks like we're heading inside. Pretty cool. But as you can see, you got a decent open space to put anything you collect on your adventure.
Not a bad layout. See, behind each secret spot you'll find a space like this. They come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. So basically, whenever you find a secret spot, you ought to at least check it out with secret power.
So basically, you can find bigger ones if you go about further and further in your adventure and try and find them, basically. So honestly, the best places is like, you know, the bigger the place, the more stuff you can put in it, right? So basically, try and find the best one you can.
Just think, someday this place could be somebody's secret base all decorated and filled with goods and friends. I'd really love to see it like that.
Would be pretty cool.
Wait a second. But who in the world are you? Alright, Spooks. Sorry about that. I just got on such a roll. So then, Spooks, how about I give you one more tip? When you feel happy about something, you ought to express that feeling. Put it into words. It'll cheer everybody up. So how about you tell me, huh? Come on, tell Uncle Arun what you say when you're totally thrilled.
What do you say when you're happy? You know what? I know this is more of like a Twitch thing, but there you go. There you go, Poggies. Let's go with that. That is something I like to say sometimes, or Pog, or something like that. But it's more something I say on my own and not during videos. But it is something I say.
Ha ha ha! Poggies, that's good. Now why I asked you that, isn't it obvious? It's 'cause I can see already that there's plenty in your future to feel happy about. That's just how we roll in secret base life. Every day is full of happy adventures. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Now I could go ahead and make a secret base right here, Hoenn, but I got the feeling the layout could be even better for you, little bro. Guess I'm gonna leave this spot for you then.
Well, see you later, Arun. I'm not sure if he's a trainer you could fight or not. I'm actually not sure about that. I think he's just I'm not sure if we see him again, honestly. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen this guy. But as soon as I saw him, I kind of remembered him. But I honestly don't know exactly everything you could do with Arun here, honestly.
This will be your secret base. From now on, little pal. It's yours now, so decorate it, destroy it, or do whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat, right?
True.
Oh, right, decorating. See, any decorations you get will be set to your PC and your secret base automatically. Blaze them around and liven up your base a bit.
Okay, thanks. You can also play Capture the Flag, I think, with the little green flag there.
There's a PC. There's where you'll find all your decorations. Not that you'll probably have much, right? Here, I'll give you these to get you started.
And then we got some free decorations from Arun.
Oh, right, one last thing. You could do more than make your own secret base. You can visit other people's bases for a bit of fun, of course. If you find a base that belongs to someone else, check it out. And here's the real point. When you check out secret bases, collect the flag you find next to the PC. Something good might come of it.
But yeah, as I said, basically you could play, basically Capture the Flag. You could do that in Diamond and Pearl too, kinda. So, basically whatever you want to do with those. It's fun.
Looks like it's about time for me to hit the road and search for my perfect base. Goodbye for now. Hopefully I'll see you again, Spooks. If you need me for anything, try dropping by in the Secret Base Guild in Fortree.
Okay, so Fortree if we want to see a rune again. Noted. Okay, cool. Well, honestly, cool that we got ourselves a secret base, though. And also the map will tell us where our secret base is, too, which is pretty good. So if we want to know exactly where our base is, we can go back to the map and it'll tell us exactly where it is, which is really nice. Since, honestly, you could easily lose that place if you're, not paying attention. So it's always good to have the marker on the map there. Old lady rest stop, come in and rest your tired bones. And with that being said, honestly, the rest stop is definitely a good place to end today's adventure. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful-ish day. In the next episode, we will be making our way to... Actually, I think we're making our way to Fortree, actually. Because we're not heading towards Lava Ridge based on map, so maybe I am mixing things up. I think we are indeed going to Fortree for the 4th gym leader of our adventure, I'm believing. I'm going to make sure in between episodes, because I thought Lava Ridge was next, but maybe I'm mixing it up because I believe it's Fortree, Fortree's gym, obviously Norman, our father, being the 5th leader, and then it's Lava Ridge, I believe, for 6. So, with that being said, honestly, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.